You've tried to calm the anxiety. You've prayed. You've breathed. You've managed your thoughts. And still, it keeps coming back. Different days, different triggers, same tightness. What if anxiety isn't the problem you're failing to fix, but the messenger you're afraid to listen to? Stay with me, because before this ends, you'll understand why anxiety often protects something deeper and how God heals without ripping anything open. Let me tell you about someone I'll call Michael. Michael doesn't look anxious. He's steady, dependable. People trust him. But inside, his body never fully relaxes. Crowded rooms make his chest tighten. Conflict, even small, makes his stomach drop. Rest feels uncomfortable, like he's forgetting something important. He tells himself, I just need to calm down. But calm never lasts, because anxiety isn't random, it's specific. And one night, sitting alone after everyone else was asleep, Michael admitted something he had never said out loud. I don't feel safe, even when nothing is wrong. That wasn't weakness, that was honesty. Here's what most people don't realize. Anxiety isn't always about what's happening now, it's often about what already happened. It's the body remembering what the mind learned to forget. And if you only fight the anxiety, you never get to hear what it's guarding. Stay with me, because Scripture shows us this pattern clearly. There's a line in Scripture that feels deeply human. David says in Psalms, "My bones wasted away, my strength was drained." That's not poetic exaggeration. That's a nervous system under load. David doesn't say, my faith disappeared. He says his body carried the weight. And here's what matters. God never says, why are you still affected by this? Instead, God listens. Because anxiety often forms where pain had no witness, where fear had no comfort, where a child had to grow up too fast, where grief never had space. Anxiety isn't rebellion, it's a guard. Let me say this clearly. Anxiety doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It often means something happened to you, and your body learned to protect what your heart couldn't process yet. Pattern interrupt. You don't heal anxiety by overpowering it. You heal it by listening safely. God does not rush this work. He does not force exposure. He restores gently. So what do you do when anxiety shows up again? Not later, not after it passes, right then. Here's a practice you can use in under a minute. I call it the safe question. When anxiety rises, don't ask, how do I make this stop? Ask this instead. What is my body protecting right now? No analyzing, no fixing, just notice. Then place one hand somewhere grounding, the chair, the floor, the steering wheel, and say one sentence, God, meet me where this began. That's it. Not to relive the past, but to remind your body it's not alone anymore. Healing doesn't come from digging, it comes from safety. Michael didn't uncover everything at once, but something shifted when he stopped fighting the anxiety and started honoring what it guarded. The tightness didn't disappear overnight, but it softened, because the body relaxes when it knows someone is finally listening. Here's what stays. Anxiety is often the doorway, not the destination. It points to places that still need tenderness. God is not in a hurry to fix you. He is patient enough to heal you. So the next time anxiety rises, don't shame it, don't silence it. Ask the safer question. And if you're willing, comment one word below, protecting or healing. In the next video, we'll talk about why healing takes time and how God restores what you've hidden without exposure or pressure. Until then, you are not broken, you are being protected, and God knows how to heal gently.